The White Sox at Wrigley, that's where Patrick Kane and the Stanley Cup champion Blackhawks were, and they brought Lord Stanley. Lou Piniella, Ozzie Guillen had to touch it. Ted Lilly, well, he didn't touch the Stanley Cup, but he was ready for this one. Top six, one out, none on. Lilly with a no-hitter. Andrew Jones, that's a shot. Chad Tracy, what a play. And he gets Jones at first. No-hitter, still intact. But what about Gavin Floyd of the White Sox? He's got a no-hitter going in the seventh, facing Alfonso Soriano. And this is the kind of challenge Soriano just loves. No-hitter over for Floyd. It was the first time since 1980 opposing pitchers both had no-hitters through 6 1/3. Next batter, Tracy gets to Floyd, and that'll bring in Soriano. And there goes the scoreless tie. Cubs now lead 1-0. So back to Ted Lilly. You know, just like he did in 02 with the Yanks, he had a no-hitter into the 8th, and that's what he had on Sunday night. A.J. Pierzynski would ground out to second. That is 1 out. Next batter for Ted Lilly, Gordon Beckham, and Beckham gets under it. Beckham would pop out to first, so we have 2 outs in the 8th for Ted Lilly. No intact. The next batter, Jason Nix. Nix, yikes, pops up to third, and get a load of Tracy. He trips over the third base bag, and he still makes the catch, preserving the no-hitter. Lilly, the no-no through 8. Let's go to the 9th. First batter of the inning, pinch hitter Juan Pierre at 0-1 count, and Pierre, makes Ted Lilly very sad. You know, with an 0-1 count, Pierre this year, 263 hitter, and the no-hitter is broken up. Take a look at Lilly's reaction after giving up the hit. He couldn't believe it, could not believe it. And then Lou Piniella, sad but true, comes out and takes Lilly out of the game. Oral Hershiser, why was Ted Lilly so effective?
Why was Ted Lilly masterful tonight? Command of the inside part of the plate to right-handed hitters, especially the fastball and the cutter. And then when he needed to make the adjustments, he went away with the changeup or away with the backdoor cutter. Fantastic in keeping the ball inside, and then as the right-handed hitters caught up to him, he chased him inside and made him pull it foul. A great masterful outing by Ted Lilly.
Carlos Marmol into pitch, second and third, nobody out. Alexei Ramirez, forget about it. Lilly looking on, a bit nervous. After an intentional walk to Rios, bags for 1 out. Paul Konerko to first. Derek Lee goes home for the force. Great play. We got 2 out. Next batter, last hope for the White Sox, Carlos Quentin. Hope over. Lilly settles for a no-hitter through 8. The last Cubs pitcher to lose a no-hit bid in the 9th, Frank Castillo, back in September of 1995. Trying to get their first series sweep at Dodger Stadium. Bottom one, Angels up 2-1 after allowing a leadoff homer. Weaver strikes out Russell Martin. Then gets Andre Ethier, who was 0 for 4. And then he gets Manny Ramirez. Ramirez did have 3 hits in this one, but doesn't like the call on that one. Then, the matchup everybody wanted. Weaver against Weaver. Jared Weaver facing his brother Jeff, who's older. Parents are in the house watching, and Jared Weaver takes care of business. Yeah, Jeff's a .211 career hitter. That was the first time a brother has struck out a brother since 1996. Yep, there they are. Top 4, they're proud. Now it's Jared's turn at bat against Jeff Weaver, who is 0.67 hitter, and he gets Jared to ground out, so he's not known for his hitting. You know, this is the first time Jared and Jeff had batted against each other since they played wiffle ball growing up in Simi Valley, California when they were kids. Angels up 5-3. Mike Napoli, his 10th. Angels would win for the 10th time in their last 12 games. Hideki Matsui had 3 hits on his 36th birthday.
3rd inning. That's Tony Gwynn Jr. Lines it to center field. Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
This could be trouble.
Nobody panic.
Franklin Gutierrez misplays it, and Gwynn, first inside the park home run. Padre Kyle Blanks had one last June. Padres up 2-0. Jose Lopez lines it to left for a double. That'll score Sean Figgins. Mariners have a 3-2 lead. Bottom of the 9th, Felix Hernandez looking for his 9th career complete game. This is it. Game-ending double play, right? Never mind. Scott Hairston ruled safe at first, but the replay indicates otherwise. So that's it for Hernandez. He threw career-high 128 pitches. David Aardsma on for the save. Can of corn. Nick Hundley flies out to end it. Mariners get the win 4-2. It's 22-4 the first 2 games of this series. And it did not start well for Cole Hamels on Sunday. Adrian Beltre leading off the second with his 9th home run of the season. And Boston takes a quick lead of 1-0. But it's tied at 1 of the 4th when Raul Ibanez This is his first home run since May 14th, as the Phillies offense has just been struggling mightily. But he gives them a 3-1 lead. All right, a great duel in the sixth between Hamels and Victor Martinez. Hamels jumps out quickly, 0-2 on 2 pitches, but then Martinez just battles and keeps battling. Fouls off consecutive pitches. Hamels jokingly said afterwards, "I should have drilled him with the first pitch."
Funny guy.
Well, this battle lasted 113 pitches, and 15 of them went to this guy, Victor Martinez. He eventually draws ball 4 right there. So a good, tough battle between those two. Next batter is Beltre. He says, "You know what, Cole? Let me help you out with this pitch count here, because all I'm going to need is 3. Later days, Broseph. 1 out for Hamels. 2 batters later. Men at the corners, Mike Lowell. That is not that deep, and it is certainly playable. Hamels had lost 3 straight starts coming in. He goes 7 innings, struck out 8 on Sunday. In the 8th, Jose Contreras gets Beltre to ground into a 5-4-3 double play. And the Phillies salvage a win in Boston as they win 5-3. Sweep on Sunday. In the first, Neil Walker facing Andres Galarraga. Lines out to Don Kelly, who makes a sliding catch for the out. We showed you brothers earlier in this highlight, or earlier in the show. This is brother-in-law action here. Neither had a hit. More good support good defense in support of Galarraga. Brennan Bosch robbing Ryan Church. Nice sliding catch there. Galarraga 2 runs in 7 2/3. Is Miguel Cabrera going to have to hit a pitch? That is a go-ahead 3-run blast in the 8th, league-leading 19th, 3rd go-ahead homer in the 8th inning or later this season. That leads all American League players. Those Reds, another quality pitcher in Zach Greinke, reigning Cy Young winner. 0-4, however, in his last 4 starts. Sunday did not start well. Joey Votto homers to left, his 12th of the season. Cincinnati up 2-1. But in the 5th, Billy Butler off former Texas Longhorn Sam LeCure. 6th of the season. That's a 2-out tater, and it gives KC a 3-2 lead. And Zach Greinke would soon find a rhythm. Show you strikeouts here from 3 consecutive innings. The 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. Drew Stubbs, Johnny Gomes, the bad guy, Razor Ramon Hernandez. Drew Stubbs looking again later in the 7th. Johnny Gomes swinging and missing. Same thing for Jay Bruce. Season high, 12 strikeouts for Greinke. First complete game of the season. Royals win 7-3.
Thrilling finish between the Cardinals and D-backs. Albert Pujols was involved. Top 7, 2 on, 2 out. Cardinals down 3-0. Pujols. Battle work. 2-run double down the line, and that's just fair. Cardinals making it a game. They now trail 3-2. Let's go to the 9th. Chad falls in, looking for a save and in trouble. Cardinals still down by 3 runners on the corners. Pujols keeping hope alive. An RBI single past the dive of Mark Reynolds. It's a 2-run game. Cardinals down 5-3. 2 batters later, Randy Wynn. An RBI single. Cardinals climbing back. They now trail 5-4. Qualls get out. A 3rd of an inning, 3 hits, 2 earned runs. Esmerling Vasquez on in relief. Yadier Molina, wild pitch. Pujols scores from 3rd to tie it up. D-backs bullpen had the worst ERA in the majors entering the day, and they still do. Bottom 9, 1 on, 2 out. Chris Young picked a great time to win a game. Walk-off homer, 2nd of the game, 8th multi-home run game, said Young. My adrenaline was flowing. You just try to see it and hit it. D-backs.
Let's go to Anaheim. Brewers are in town. Joe Saunders, 1-5 at home this season. Ryan Braun, bases loaded, top 3, and that's a grand slam. 5-2 game there. Top 6, Casey McGee. Torrey Hunter catches this 99 times out of 100. Take another look. Ball just went right off Hunter's glove over the fence. Brewers up 6-2.
So that was the one.
That's not good. Yeah, exactly. 9-2 now. McGee up again. Saunders out. Trevor Bell drills McGee. Randy Wolf had hit a couple Angels on the other side. McGee takes his base. Next batter. And this is where the bad blood gets real bad. Because that's McGee into second base. Eric Ibar shaken up. Kevin Franzen's throw left Ibar very vulnerable. Our Bobby Valentine on Baseball Tonight said he thought McGee was drilled on purpose. And he thought that slide was retaliation for that. McGee, a Santa Cruz boy, booed throughout the night. Ibar, again, hyperextended knee. Brewers 12-2, Mike Scioscia.
San Diego to take on the Padres. San Diego started Monday with the best record in the National League. John Garland on 3 days rest. 2-2 count for the pitcher, Sean Markham at the plate. He thought he was out, but it was called a ball. Later in the at-bat, Garland walks Markham. Now, if you walk the pitcher, you're asking for it. And Aaron Hill says, if you're going to ask for it, I'll give it to you. That'll bring Markham and Dwayne Wise home. Blue Jays up 4-0. Garland allowed 4 earned runs in the first 2 innings. Bottom 8, David Eckstein up. Listen.
Who drafted him a high hopper to short. In the hole is Gonzalez. Low throw, but it's dug out by Overbay for the out.
We just had an earthquake, boys. Yes. Oh, there it goes. Oh, yeah, you betcha. Feel it? Mm-hmm. We're shaking. It's going. It's still going.
Still a pretty good rumble going.
5.9 on the Richter scale in San Diego. Neil, did you feel it here?
I didn't, but others did.
I did. Blue Jays win at 6-3. John Buck is in New York to take on the Yankees. Look at the pitching matchup. Halladay, 143 wins since 2001. CeCe Sabathia, 142. Tops in baseball, the two of them. Sabathia gets Ryan Howard, and then Jason Worth. 7 innings, 3 earned runs. He struck out 7 in the game. Roy Halladay, 3 home runs allowed this season, all against right-handed batters. We're telling you that for a reason. Curtis Granderson is left-handed, and he's going deep. Solo shot for him. Granderson, talking about the rowdy crowd there, he said, I saw a lot of people leaving in handcuffs. Granderson with his 5th home run this season. Yankees up 3-0. 3 batters later, Nick Swisher. He's a lefty as well. That's going off Halladay. Halladay, 6 hits, 8 runs in 6 innings. 2nd home run given up to a lefty batter in the game. The Yankees up 5-0. Swisher's 11th on the season. Then Mark Teixeira, also a lefty. Last 3 times Halladay's given up 3 home runs in a game, all against the Yankees. Yankees win this one 8-3. They've won 7 of 8, and they've won 9 in a row at home as the Phillies' struggles continue.
Let's go back to the bases. From Lakers to Dodgers, they're in Cincinnati. They had a 2.5-hour rain delay in the top of the 5th. This is the only game that's not interleague. When they came back, first pitch after the rain delay, Manny Ramirez scores Rafael Furcal. Manny's going to have his first 4+ RBI game in 11 months. Goes yard there, his 6th of the season. Dodgers win it 12-0. That 12-0 shutout victory, the largest since 1920 for the Dodgers over the Reds. Padres are tied with the Braves to the best record in the National League. Still just a 1/2 game lead in the NL West over the Giants and Dodgers. You saw the Dodgers just won. Aaron Cunningham, first pitch, grand slam, bottom 2 off Brett Cecil. Padres win it 8-2.
Orioles and Giants from San Francisco. Giants riding a 4-game win streak. Bottom 3rd, Giants down 2-0. Pablo Sandoval facing Jake Arrieta. Kung Fu Panda. Hi-ya. Solo home run, his 6th of the season. Giants down 2-1 though. Adam Jones faces Joe Martinez. And Jones is leading in a hurry. His 8th of the season. The Orioles with a 3-1 lead. Last place team facing a surging Giants team. Doesn't always work out the way you think. Arrieta, 7+, 3 hits, struck out 3. Orioles win it 4-1. Giants with just 3 hits. Bottom 6, Marlins down 1-0. 1 on, 1 out. C.J. Wilson facing Hanley Ramirez. I'll take Ramirez. 2-run shot, his 10th of the season. Marlins up 2-1. Wilson, 6 innings, 2 earned runs, 6 Ks, 6 walks. Came down to this. Top 9, runners on the corners for the former Marlin Matt Trainer, who spikes one off Leo Nunez. Off the wall, Josh Hamilton and Julio Bourbon come home. Rangers win it 3-2. Trainer said afterwards, I had feelings. I'm not a journalist, but I would say I was elated. I am a journalist, and I would say, nicely done. Yo, it's SportsCenter's top plays, and you're here for it. Number 10, White Sox and Pirates, Jose Tabata. Foul ball. Pirates bullpen coach Luis Durante makes the catch with his hat.
That's strong.
And then he's showing off for the guys in the dugout.
Engine number 9. Stan told you about it. It's the World Toe Wrestling Championship. Now get this. It's held in a pub garden in England. Who knew?
Really?
Who would thought a pub garden would be involved?
The guy who won it, his name is Nasty Nash. I'm not toe wrestling with a guy nicknamed Nasty. Anyway, Melky Cabrera with a foul pop-up, and Sean Rodriguez makes the catch.
All right, Slovakia and New Zealand. New Zealand down 1-0, 93rd minute, and Winston Reed does it for Murray, Britt, and Jumaine. And New Zealand ties Slovakia with the goal. Just seconds left to play. Present.
After Game 5, Kobe Bryant had the help wanted sign up. Several Lakers answered the ad. Lamar Odom to Jordan Farmar, who puts it down on Kevin Garnett.
At 5, A's Cubs at Wrigley. Ryan Sweeney, Marlon Byrd brought his adult glove. Got the uniform dirty. He gets the top play, but the A's get the win.
Number 4, Jays and Padres. Edwin Encarnacion. It's not about him. It's about Chris D'Onofrio. Sort of like Marlon Byrd, except the judges thing was a little bit better because he's number 4, you see.
Well, at 3, we're going World Cup, Brazil, North Korea. This is my cone from Brazil. You know what this looks like, Stan?
What?
Looks like the angle from the opposite side that Patrick Kane took to beat the Flyers for the Stanley Cup.
Oh, yeah, but that was on ice.
That's right.
Number 2, Astros and Royals. Humberto Quintero with a
Great
line drive.
observation.
Scott Podsednik. A lot of guys making those scoop catches right off the ground in top plays, including Podsednik. Royals win 15-7. Royals might want to save some of those runs for another game.
At 1, Shannon Brown. Turn it up, Juice.
Shannon Brown! Wow! We've seen him at times with some of the most explosive dunks in the league.
What can Brown do for you? Jump out the building and finish. Make you look good.
Game 7, Thursday in L.A.
And Cubs hosting the A's for the first time since 2004. Top 7 A's up 6-4. Jeff Stevens on the mound. 1 on, 2 outs. Cliff Pennington with a drive. Tyler Colvin can't make the catch. Okay, now Jack Cuss is going to score there, so that's not so bad. But the relay throw, oh, that was pretty bad. And then Pennington takes off for home. The throw home, that was pretty bad too. 4 errors for the Cubs. Derek Lee had 2 of them. He said, it's embarrassing.
Play Wednesday, taking on the Phillies. A.J. Burnett on the hill. Top 2, bases loaded for Shane Victorino. Here's Rick Sutcliffe.
Obi, he's got 36 RBIs, which is one of the leaders for the Philadelphia Phillies. And when he gets them, he gets 3, 4, 5 at a time.
Well, that's what we like to call foreshadowing by our own Rick Sutcliffe. Impressive call. I mentioned the bases were loaded. No more, though. That finds the gap in right center. All 3 runs come in to score, and there's those RBIs 3 at a time. Burnett came in, by the way, 2.27 home ERA, but quickly found himself down 4-0. Bottom 2, Robbie Cano just crushes one. 451 feet, tied for the 3rd longest at the new Yankee Stadium. It's Cano's 14th of the year. Top 3, Ryan Howard up, and that is deep. In fact, it's gone deep. No chance. Austin Jackson, 11th of the year for Howard. Burnett goes 3 1/3, gives up 6 earned runs. That home ERA going up. Meanwhile, Jamie Moyer gets Robbie Cano to ground into the double play in the 7th. He was in a bit of a bind, up 6-2. Bottom 9, runners on the corners for Jorge Posada. Brad Lidge gets him. Jamie Moyer and the Phillies get the win 6-3, and he becomes the oldest pitcher to ever beat the Yankees. Faced the O's before, but he's been struggling lately. 5.5 ERA in his last 5 starts. Top 4 in trouble, but he gets Corey Patterson, and then Miguel Tejada strikes out the side, gets out of a mess. San Francisco, by the way, 14-5 against NL Central teams this year. To the 5th, Julio Lugo singles over the head of Juan Uribe. That scores Nick Markakis, so it's tied at 2. Top 6, Lincecum facing Tejada. You see season high in hits allowed. There's another hit. Uh-oh, yeah. Freddie Sanchez makes a great play to get the out. Inning over, Lincecum goes down. Popped in the shoulder. This was his 111th pitch. This was going to be the last pitch anyway. Any concern for the Giants? Not really. Said Lincecum, it just skimmed my shoulder. I was more shocked than anything. He struck out 10 in his 111 pitches. And then Aubrey Huff with a laser beam into McCovey Cove, his 11th. By the way, ESPN's Tim Kirkchin says that Buck Showalter, ESPN analyst, and they had Clayton Kershaw on the hill against the Reds. Look what he does against the lefties. First inning, Joey Votto down swinging, and then Votto again in the 3rd, and then in the 4th, another lefty. It's Jay Bruce. 7 strikeouts in 7 1/3 innings of work for Kershaw. Meanwhile, Mike Leake taking 7 picks after Steven Strasburg in last June's draft. 5-0. First Red pitcher ever to not lose in his first 12 starts, but Andre Ethier with a bomb. 12th home run of the year for him. LA up 5-0. Bottom 6 now. Scott rolling up against Kershaw. Ooh, that's a tough one. That looks low. That looks really low. It looks low to me and low to Roland, who gets tossed, and Dusty Baker gets tossed. Manny Ramirez tosses that out of the yard. Back to the ejections. Before this game, 1 Red had been ejected all year. 2 were because of 1 pitch. Manny with a homer. Dodgers win.
In interleague play, that's best in the majors, and he's hot right now. Bottom 4, Cardinals down 1-0. Pujols got a hold of that one. Milton Bradley thinks he's got it. but he doesn't have it. Pujols thinks he's got a home run, but we take another look at it. The ball hits off Bradley's glove, comes back onto the field. Pujols, a glass half full. He said, hey, could have been worse. He could have caught it.
Yeah, true.
Umpire awarded Pujols a double. He would later score a sacrifice fly. Meanwhile, pitching phenom Jaime Garcia on the mound for the Cardinals. But Sean Figgins with a base hit up the middle. Michael Saunders comes in to score, and the Mariners go on to win it 2-1.
Taking on Colorado Wednesday. Top 4, 2-0 Twins. Melvin Mora chases low, and, well, he shouldn't have. Baker strikes out the side in 10 pitches in the inning, struck out a career-high 12 in the game. Jose Mijares, though, well, that gets away from Joe Mauer. That scores Colorado's Seth Smith, so the Rockies trying to come back down 2-1. Top 8, same score, 2 out, tying run on third. And, well, Todd Helton down swinging on Mijares. Twins hang on to win. They've won 9 of their last 12.
Here we go. Number 10. During Wednesday's U.S. Open preview show, Jared the Scuba Diver searched for Andy North's picks, eventually found and delivered the briefcase to Dr. North. And then you saw Dr. North use his formula to pick Zach Johnson to win the U.S. Open.
Number 9, Dodgers-Reds. Bases loaded, but Drew Stubbs lines to Rafael Furcal, who finds Johnny Gomes a little too far off the bag. Dodgers out of a mess. Dodgers win.
Ricardo the Bus Boy Reyes has already beaten Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Charles Barkley and Papa Shot on Jimmy Kimmel Live. He beat Carmelo Anthony as well. And Reyes wins a 2011 Ford Mustang.
Wow. Number 7, O's and Giants. Nate Shear holds the fly, but look at Corey Patterson. O's lose the game. But hey, top list.
I think I could have done better than Melo and Papa Shot. I'm pretty good at that.
Really?
Diamondbacks and Red Sox. Adam LaRoche. Dustin Pedroia making the play to Rob LaRoche of a base hit. Red Sox win 6-2.
That dude got a 72 in 30 seconds. Can you top that?
He put 80 on Barkley.
Wow. How about Gelson Fernandez? Big goal for Switzerland. They stun Spain 1-0. It's the biggest upset of the World Cup so far. Big win for the Swiss.
Number 4, back to Dodgers and Reds. Rafael Furcal, a little blooper. Scott Rowland tries to catch it, juggles it, and then eventually pulls it in. Sometimes you just got to stick with it.
Yeah. Stick-to-itiveness.
The Dodgers win those 6-2.
He's happy. Mets, Indians, Rod Barajas. Watch Shelly Duncan. Known more for ripping teammates' arms off with his high five. So he had a reason to go high five some folks here. Great play by Shelly Duncan, but the Indians lose.
Number 2, Rockies and Twins. Nick Punto with a base hit. 1 run will come home. Delman Young trying to score as well, but Carlos Gonzalez says, why would you doubt the velocity within my arm? What a throw by Gonzalez. But the Twins still win it 2-1. Every run critical in that game.
Number 1, Honduras, Chile World Cup. I'll take Sock now.
Oh, it flicked on. It's there for the taking. What a save. Point-blank range save from Valladares. How did he keep it out? Wow.
Came in 9-0 when he pitched following the Rockies' loss, which they had on Wednesday to the Twins. Bottom 2nd, Danny Valencia to Jimenez, who starts a 1-4-3 double play to end the inning. He was already spotted to a 3-0 lead in the first. And then Denard Span over to first. Todd Helton steps on the bag and another double play to end the inning. Bottom 4, 1 out, runner on first for Jason Kubel. Helton to second, Troy Tulowitzki for the 3-6-3 double play to end the inning. Tulowitzki left. He was hit by a pitch, left the game in the 8th. He'll have x-rays on Monday. Back to Jimenez now. Bottom 8, runners on first and second, facing Joe Mauer. How's that for a matchup? Jimenez, 8 innings, 1 earned run. His ERA now 1.15. Rockies win at 5.
Phillies and Yankees, rubber game of the 3-game series. Andy Pettitte lost just once this season. Top 5 facing Shane Victorino, and Victorino got it. 2-run shot. Pettitte, nah, not pleased. Phillies up 3-0 on Victorino's 11. Bottom 6. 3-1. Nick Swisher on up with 2 on, and that's a pop-up. Placido Polanco gonna go get it. Tarpon. Another look. Great play by Polanco. The Phillies beat Pettitte. They win 7-1. They take 2 of 3 at Yankee Stadium.
For more Major League action, let's hop on board the SportsCenter Express. Let's start in Atlanta. Freud Lawson, the Braves, hosting the Rays. Bottom 6, Atlanta with the bases loaded. And Gloss is delivering. Tim Hudson and Martin Prado score. Double for Gloss. And the Braves going to win it 3-1. Diamondbacks visiting David Ortiz and the Red Sox. Wasn't all sadness for Boston on Thursday night. Ortiz off Dan Herron, his 14th. Red Sox go on to win it 8-5. Bronson Arroyo at the plate for the Reds against the Dodgers. Bottom second. And look at Arroyo, 3-run shot. Only gave up 1 earned run on the mound. Went 7 innings. Reds take it 7-1. I was going to say you don't need the remote. It's time for top plays. Everything you may have missed while you were watching Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Nationals and Tigers at number 10. Josh Willingham fouls one back. Alex Avila will not be denied. The people love his effort. Tigers win at 8-3.
White Sox Pirates. Delwyn Young, the fly ball. Juan Pierre, not known for his D, but look at the catch. White Sox win 5-4. That would be 11 straight losses for Pittsburgh.
South Korea and Argentina. They've got big expectations at the World Cup in Argentina. Gonzalo Higuain contributing. Hat trick. And Argentina wins at 4-1.
How about number 7? Some Cleveland kids ages 8 to 18 from the Cleveland and Akron Boys and Girls Clubs in the Shaker Dance Academy. They were in a Cleveland mall breaking into a dance in an effort to keep LeBron. If that doesn't work, Stan, nothing will.
I was going to say, this has something to do with LeBron. I know. Ernie Els. That'll work. He will not need his putter.
They were just trying to get the Indians a win, is what they were doing. Phillies and Yankees, Curtis Granderson. Look at Jose Contreras behind the back. Ooh. Ooh. Former Yankee, helping the Phillies beat the Yankees.
Number 4, Mets and Indians, Austin Kearns at the plate. That's off David Wright. Jose Reyes, right place, right time. That Indians win you were talking about?
Yeah.
Not going to happen on Thursday. Mets going to win at 6-4.
How about Brandon DeYoung at the U.S. Open? Third shot of the par 5, 14th as approach. It's on a green. Even better than that, in a cup. Tied for the lead through one round with 2 others is Brendan DeYoung.
At number 2, Nigeria and Greece. Giorgio Samaras puts a header towards the corner off the cross. Vincent Enyama, the diving save. No, sir. But Nigeria goes down 2-1.
And your number 1 play, Nick Swisher, Placido Polanco, tarp, catch. Phillies win 7-1, take 2 of 3 at Yankee Stadium.